Hey folks, welcome back to Maryville Forge. I'm going to do a little short video today. Had this old crowbar, and I was watching one of the fellow blacksmiths on YouTube the other day, and he was talking about making monkey tools. I know he always uses sucker rod, but around here it's really hard to find any sucker rod at all. So the thing is I had, and I don't need a really big monkey tool, but all the monkey tool is for squaring up the shoulders on some of the work that you're doing. You got to have a hole. I've already cut about a 7-inch piece of this old crowbar. It was bent. The end of it had gotten messed up years ago. I just had it laying around the shop, and I thought, hey, you know what? I got a piece of that. Socked it gone. I can make me a monkey tool out of it. So I've already gone and marked my hole. Got my bit in here, and I'm fixing to start drilling. So let's finish up the monkey tool. And what I did with this was I took my calipers and measured out the most of these rivets I use are about the same size. I don't do a lot of big work. Like I said, most of these rivets are a smaller one. That's what I use. That way I can drill this out and they'll fit in there, and I can also use this monkey tool for small tenons, or I can use it as a holding the rivet while I make rivet headers or stuff like that. Always take your time when you're drilling stuff like this and make sure it's straight. And then once I get it cleaned up, the rivet will slide right in there. And what you can do is, for other work that you're doing, if you're doing like a small tenon, once you get this drilled out, and you can drill it out as fairly deep as you want to, but I wouldn't go all the way through. But say this rivet, if I want to, say it's a tenon, and I want that tenon right about here, I can drill a hole right there. And once you see the end of that come in, then you know that you're there as far as you need to go with it. Like I said, these things right here are good for doing little tenons. If you're doing like little grill work, window work, stuff like that, putting stuff together, and you need a certain length of tenon to go through a certain thickness of bar or that you're using. So if you can do that, like I said, if you'll measure the depth of what you need it, and you can drill a hole right here, that'll give you a little sight window. So if you know you go past that, then you've got your tenon too long, and then that's a good way that you can actually either trim it or but the best thing to do is once you see your little tenon come into that little window that you drilled, that's usually about the best place to stop. So is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it for these longer rivets that I got, and that's what I'm going to make it for. But other than that, that's about it. Just get it cleaned up, and that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.